Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I'm echoing hard.
Oh, I'm echoing. Okay, that's normal.
I just
Can I hear
realized
you?
that every
Yes, I can hear
character
you.
is a woman.
Yay!
So it's like the season of the seven.
I've never seen the Seven.
So good.
But Joey is very happy, I think. Or grumpy. Or hungry. She can't be hungry, I just fed her. She might be hungry.
Oh, is it being weird? It is being weird. Why is it being weird?
Yeah, Bree, why are you being weird?
Yeah. Okay.
So, Saturday's Doctor Who episode, eh?
Yeah, it was really good. I'm real fucking excited.
Mm.
Very interested in what's going to be the next part of this.
Yeah.
Especially with all the teases that are going on now.
Well, we'll see. Who knows? It might be good and it might be bad.
Yeah, that's been kind of the thing about Russell T Davies stuff lately.
I'd say that's how everything works normally. That is true. It has been a bit 50-50.
But like the stuff not written by Russell T Davies, fucking really good.
Well, there were an awful lot of criticisms for the last episode
Yeah.
because of its the fact that at the end they're like, okay, it's these guys' fault because they were standing up to the. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but not putting blame on the people who actually did the awful thing.
Yeah, I know. But I will say the other episodes not written by Russell T Davies are pretty good.
What was it? I think it was Lucky Day, wasn't it? It
Yeah.
was written by the same guy who did Kablam.
Yeah.
So he's gotten better.
He's gotten better. Which really shouldn't be that hard. Kerblam was not a good episode.
It was until it wasn't.
But what I will say was good was the story in the engine. Story in the engine, I think is going to be one of my favorite episodes.
That was a good one.
Just because it was so well done and the story was so interesting. Oh, did my game crash? Did my computer crash? Hello?
Oh no,
What? Oh.
Zakaya, why did you crash that computer?
Oh, the game. My graphics card crashed.
Oh, mine's been doing that so much lately. Well, kind of. It doesn't actually know what's going wrong.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
like something will crash.
That was weird. I don't think I've ever had that happen before.
I hope it doesn't happen again.
I hope so too.
What exactly happened?
I was playing Cyberpunk. It just kind of flickered, and then it just stopped playing. It said there was a driver. There was a driver problem. Now I gotta check my drivers and stuff. Home.
I checked with Delamain.
Ha 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 ha.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot to send over the Roll20.
We have to roll 20 minutes?
Just for the maps and stuff.
Understandable.
Although I will say there is no Daggerheart character sheet for Roll20.
Fine. It's all set up on Demiplane.
Oh.
Except for the, update and stuff.
Alright.
But I've got all that written down in my notes.
Oh, I know. Wait a second. I fucked up. I fucked up a little bit. I fucked up.
I know you've all been there.
Do I have a music bot in here? I do not have a music bot in here.
The roll 20.
The roll.
Let's see if I remember my password.
I'm sure you remember your password.
I'm sure you're optimistic. Okay. Well, before we start, I'm going to the toilet and Jimmy.
Yep, we've
Oh,
got.
also, I got the PDFs for the Batman TTRPG. I've been given them a read, and I think they should rename them to the Gotham City TTRPG.
I mean,
But I'll get into that in a moment.
I feel like that makes sense. Hello. Aren't you at work?
Dishes are finished.
There you go.
Everyone,
Hi,
there
Snaps.
might be a little bit of lawnmower background noise, but nothing I can do about that, except for close the window.
I was just thinking that maybe since I got like, they could like just listen into stuff even like that.
What, Bree? You fully just mumbled that.
I was saying that maybe since I got like the other things that and just listen to it into about this or that.
Hey, Bree.
You just answered mumbling with more mumbling.
Yeah, right? That was.
Bree, I have you on max volume, and I could not understand a word you were saying. Granted, I'm deaf as a post, but that's besides the point.
I'm gonna change my headphones.
Please, please do. That was insane.
What if that's your character? Like, all your character does, like, mumble. No coherent words.
That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, that'd be fucking
But
amazing.
do not give him ideas, Zakaya. Do not enable him.
That'd be fucking amazing. In this recorded stream, Bree decides to do that.
Joy of joys.
We also in the show Ghost Stories.
Yeah?
Just because that one
Anywho,
little
welcome
kid
to
that
the
makes
Peanut
Pokemon
Gallery audience member. we're insane. So, have fun.
He knows. He's in a game with me.
Fair, fair.
Oh, hi, Cypher.
Ah,
And
jeez.
Lily.
Hello.
And Nya. And who's
Bree,
a Secrets fan. What an interesting crew.
you know Bree doesn't change his fucking nickname.
He should.
Aha, I don't have to remember my password. It is invalid. Okay. I must have changed at some point.
2 campaigns.
Stick an exclamation mark on the end. Did I do that? No. Seriously. I love password
Let me play
shenanigans.
myself.
Fear the masks.
Yes.
Huh. Now may be a bad time to have a mask.
I guess we'll find out.
Cool. Yeah, it's basically required for my job.
We will take it. Ah. That's annoying. Where is... Give me a second, trying to find something.
Take all the time you need. It's okay.
Hey, Bree, don't fuck with the overlay. Just keep your name as is. Goddamn.
Your name is Alex Bree?
Also, don't take my name.
Oh, joy. Oh, boy.
I was waiting to see if anyone was gonna notice.
Yeah, you know how I noticed? When it just kind of switches. Also, God, muting on this for this room is gonna be fucking annoying for me. There's not gonna be any fucking continuity.
Oh, who needs continuity? It's fake and made for reality TV shows.
Oh, Violet.
The annoying part about specifically muting in these calls is that it switches. So whenever somebody mutes, it just puts them on lower on the thing. We're just gonna start. We're just gonna go with this one, and oh, and now Bree's gone.
Zakaya, where did Bree go? Bree, where did Zakaya go?
What the fuck?
Sorry, I'm here. What did you say?
Bree
Wow.
vanished.
Bree, I'll go get Bree.
Why the fuck
I'm sorry.
isn't this playing? God damn it. Alright, this is... this... I forgot. This one fucking sucks. Alright, I gotta find a new music bot, because this music bot fucking sucks.
He's on a family call right now. It was unexpected. It should end soon.
Oh,
okay.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Hopefully everything's okay.
Why do I have to verify? I've already logged in. First stream problems. So tired. Alright, let's try that. Oh. Oh, fucking A. Oh, that's why. That's why it chose the wrong fucking bot. Play. All right, yay! It actually worked. That's very loud. There we go.
Yeah.
I would suggest turning it down.
Yep, that's down to 30% now. Oof.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just. There we go.
Wait, we have people in the audience.
Yes, we do.
Hello, audience people.
Well, we've got Craig, which is our recording bot, and we've got one of the campaign players.
Yay.
Alright. That's good. And this music is royalty free.
Oh, sweet. It's very useful.
I don't have to pay people shit. I will say who this is, and it is this is by a guy named Jonathan Young. He's a really dope dude. I watch him play. I've watched him play Magic a few times, and he's fucking dope. By the way, Snips, Zakaya, there is a Roll20 for maps and stuff. gonna pause while we wait to start. All right. How today's session is going to work? We will be running a around 3 hour long session. We will be taking a 15-minute break in the middle of the session so I can answer questions, and everyone can go to the washroom and do all the things that they need to do. And then we will go get back into the session. We will do our last half, and then you guys are free to go while I continue answering questions, if any questions arise.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in about 2 hours 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
So that final bit will be either without me or without the character, depending on how lethal this session is.
Yes, because I've always run very lethal session ones.
I can hope.
Well, I mean, other than our very first session, in which, everyone almost died.
Please, character died.
No, that was Altonia campaign. This is like our very first session,
Oh, so the deep lore.
in which
Also, Bree's character dying in first Altonia does not count because that was pretty much entirely self-inflicted.
that was entirely
True
self-inflicted.
that.
But like, our first session, because I was deemed DM for that campaign by way of no one saying, "Hey, yeah, I'll be DM."
It was your idea to play.
Yeah, and I didn't want. It's not that I wanted to DM. No, it isn't.
Anyway.
We started at level 1, and some bandits attacked a tavern in which at least 3 people got lethal damaged. But yeah, no one who suggests, "Hey, do you want to play this TTRPG with me?" wants to DM.
But no, they have to. The law.
Well, screw your stinking law.
Okay, where were we?
Still waiting for Bree.
Yes.
Yep. He's taking an emergency family call, so.
We could just say we're waiting. We don't need to say that.
Yep. I was only reiterating that because sometimes when we're waiting on Bree, it is entirely of his own doing, but this is not.
Also, we don't start until 2:30.
Fair enough.
He is joining the call.
I'll believe it when I see it.
There.
We have a gray.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, that's great. Well, you are great.
I'm sorry, I had to take a very important call.
It's okay.
No worries, all good.
Bree, are you keeping your name like that?
I dare.
Let me fix that.
God, this is gonna be fucking
Do
annoying.
you want me to change it back to what it was before, or do you want me to change it to Valentina?
I don't care. Just change it.
Change it to your character name, please, and thank you.
There you go.
I
Real
don't
quick, what's your
particularly
class,
care.
Bree?
Okay.
Bree. What's your class?
He's a guardian.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have you seen my character sheet, Vi?
No.
Did you
Cool.
send it to her?
No. I don't want to know.
How would she have seen it?
I am capable of some incredible things. Seeing someone's character sheet through the sheer willpower of wanting to know their class is not one of them. Yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
You know, maybe Alex, maybe you convinced Alex to let me see it.
Alright, everyone stop
would-
fucking moving.
Guys, keep moving.
God damn.
Sorry, blame Discord.
Alright. There. And there. Alright.
It is entirely Discord's fault.
I understand. I will continue the stop moving. Stop moving! Nope. Gotta set the right button. I fully said stop moving! Yeah, I know.
Yeah, turn it down to about 30%.
Yeah, 30% would be the best amount. I wonder if I can change the volume on this. Oh, adjust volume of the playback. 25. How's that for everyone?
I mean, it sounds good to me, but I already have it lowered.
Oh, that's not what I meant. You know what? I'm just not gonna fuck with it. Alright. Everyone ready?
Oui.
Got dice, I've got character sheet up. Let's say I'm ready as I can be.
Gonna give the music a little bit of time to like adjust itself. Or not. There we go. Bree, are you and Zakai ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm here. I'm alive anyway.
Are you going to stay muted for the entire session, Zakaya?
Oh, sorry. I just don't want to interrupt or accidentally, like, but I can stay unmuted.
Please, it's just fucking with the overlay. I can just see it going. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Why does your overlay do that?
It doesn't do that. It's the fact that Discord, when somebody mutes, it moves everything around.
Why does it do that? As I say again.
I can't
Well,
do
because
anything.
it's doing that because it's altering the size of the name or text or whatever because it's got another symbol next to it, and it's like in Word, it just shifts things
It's not even that.
because
No,
things are different sizes.
No. So when Zakaya mutes, it brings her to the bottom because she is not talking.
That's
So
Wait, what? Zakai should be at the bottom anyway because
it doesn't. And for some
Z
reason,
comes last.
it also for some reason is not doing it alphabetically, which is also weird. But I didn't want to think about that for a sec.
No, I think
Yeah.
I know what it is. It's because Zakaya's got a surname. I think maybe. No, wait, that doesn't work because Chip 2 would also have.
Yeah. I'm on top. I'm up top because I have the stream going. Man, hey guys, this is what we're gonna use for our time.
Zakai is just special.
I don't know.
Heck yeah. Bard privilege.
Anyways, hi
So-
there. Welcome to Not Good Enough, the YouTube TTRPG show where we go through TTRPGs like they're candy. I'm your host.
And this
Engage.
time we have a live studio
Yeah,
audience.
but why the fuck would you do that?
Sorry.
I had the intro down and you just fully just interrupted. This is what I have to deal with.
sometimes a little stabbing happens in this call, and sometimes ours gets interrupted. It happens.
Oh my god, shut up. This is when I get angry. This is actually when I get angry. I'm gonna do that intro again. Hello, welcome to Not Good Enough, where we go through TTRPGs like they're candy. I am your host, Dylan, or Alex, and these are my wonderful players. Say hello, wonderful players.
Hello, wonderful players.
Hello.
Does anyone ever have pizza for breakfast?
I mean, yeah.
My girlfriend did the other day.
Cold pizza.
I would be willing to do that, even if I never have.
Cold pizza for breakfast is kind of
Wait,
the
no, not
bomb.
cold pizza. Not cold pizza.
Cold
But
cold
pizza
pizza.
in general, yes.
Cold pizza's fucking amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, today we will be we are starting a brand new campaign. It is going to be played using the Daggerheart system, brand new. Which means we will all be learning. I will be answering questions to everyone who asks them, and we will be just learning together. This is a 2d12 system in which there will be 2 separate die. I really hope you guys are using not looking alike die or just using the dice roller. So, please.
Two
Re-
distinct sets of dice
They're
with me.
They're two distinct die. Cool. Now, please choose your fear and choose your hope die. Once you have chosen once you have chosen,
These are the D12s, right?
yes, that's what I said.
Hey.
Once you've chosen your fear and your hope, keep those in mind. Do not let those switch, because it could mean bad things.
Hope,
Dud.
fear.
It's not about what set had 2d12. I know people who have the same set of dice twice. Now, once those two D12s are chosen, please check out your character sheets. You will see hope points. These hope points will be marked over when you roll with hope, whether it is failing or succeeding with hope. You can fail and or succeed with hope or fear. Failing or succeeding with hope will get you a hope point, which you can use to aid allies or use some of your many class features. If you succeed with fear or fail with fear, I gain a fear point. Fear points can be used however the fuck I feel like to make your lives harder. And finally, if you critically succeed, which is rolling 2 of the same number on both dies, you will be gaining a hope point and you can lose a stress. So, if we do not have any questions right now, let's welcome our...
I actually do.
Yes, what is your question?
So I guess this is when I have to choose my number for strange patterns, right?
Yes, that would be it would be time, yes.
Okay.
What number do you pick?
2. I actually literally just rolled my d12 for it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. By the way, this is what our character sheets look like. I'm just going to show a random character sheet and then we'll deal with the consequences later. These character sheets are subject to change as the official game is not out till tomorrow. Some things might change. It's probably not going to change by too much. But why don't we get started? And I would like to welcome our players to Akroma, the wonderful Ghibli-esque world where I have created spirits and gods, and there's a huge lore document that I've written out that I'm sure some people have read. And
It's only 15 pages.
It's only 15 pages. Subject
Takes like
to
3
change.
minutes.
And we start off in the continent of humans, Aethelgard. This is post the destruction of the Glass Towers. It's going to be a little bit set further into a little bit more of the future than we're used to. We're working with some steampunk technology. You can see the towering buildings that have come up as a result of technology just getting better, as well as just people wanting to get closer and closer to the sky, especially those of Aethelgard who worship Aethel, the Great Eagle. We start off in the city of... Give me a second. Not that one. In the city of Nightchurch. It is a dock city. There is obviously the harbor, a citadel towering over the sky, where airships kind of dock with their passengers. Now, I'm gonna roll a d20. We've got 5 players here. 4 players. We got 4 players here. I'm actually gonna roll a d12. 1 and 2 is going to be Lily. 3 and 4, Naya. 5 and 6, Snips. Or Sypha. 7 or 8, Valentina. Sound good?
What about 9 to 12?
I've decided to roll a d8. I'm nervous. There are people actually watching me.
Why not roll a d4?
Too late. I rolled it. 6. Sypha. What are you doing in
Hey.
this in the city while we get intros?
Hmm. Probably on some sort of research type of trip, I guess. Wizards,
What's your
you
name and
know.
face?
Hmm?
What's your name and face?
No, I said,
Give
what
us
are
a
you?
description.
Hey, Vi. I said, what are you doing first? Don't take over.
But I'm curious.
I was going to ask that after.
I know.
Yeah, probably some magic studies, wizards, you know.
My God. Now you can provide a character description.
Hey, my character, is half fairy, half Ferris, which is basically Staggerheart version of Tiefling. Luna moth wings, horns, antennae, short curly hair and a bob.
All right. As you are doing wizard things, kind of going through the city, trams and all of these things, electrical wires kind of like overhead, you see people gathering around, looking kind of perplexed. Where are you going for this research?
Library?
What?
Is there a library?
Yeah, there's a library.
Okay. Then that is where I will start.
As you begin to head over to the library, it's a fairly tall building. Actually, I'm going to change up the imagery for this moment. If we're going to the library, got so much work to do.
This is streaming on the YouTube channel too, right?
Correct.
Cool. I just wanted to ask.
These large towering buildings that surround you, kind of as you walk through, you get to the you get to the actual. I'm gonna turn Vi down. I am echoing, and I don't know why. You get to the library. It is a large kind of almost like marble-esque stone tower that kind of has this kind of gold inlay around it. You see these large doors that kind of block your entrance, and as well as this just kind of this large automaton that seems to be just like standing there as it looks at you. Name.
Esato.
Ayasato. Access granted. And it opens the door for you.
I head in and start I guess the first thing I'd do is look for what type of search system do they have here? Like
Cue
card
cards?
catalog or
Card
something a
catalog.
little more electronic?
Card catalog. We're not in an age of that there are computers.
Yeah, okay. So card catalog one.
Yep. What are you looking for?
Specifically about the any books on the influence of magic on the environment. That I guess is my primary research focus.
Okay. Can I please have an... No, can I have a recall check, please? Or an analyze check. So, knowledge. You're gonna roll your 2d12. If you would like to
Okay.
if you'd like to use one of your experiences, you're gonna have to use one of your hope points to do it.
Noted. Okay. Alright, so I'll just roll both of these and then okay, so 6 I rolled a 6 for hope and 5 for fear.
Okay. And then you add your knowledge, so that will be a 13. And you
Okay.
succeed with hope, so you can add 1 hope point to it. To your
Yay.
character sheet. As you kind of begin to go through the card catalog, what were you researching again?
The effect of magic on basically nature.
The effect
So
of
how it interacts with an environment.
the effect of magic on nature. As you kind of look through, you find a couple books. I have to ask this question: are you looking, since you are looking through a human continent library, an Aethelgard library? Would you be looking into stuff that came from the Glass Citadels?
As much as she's ashamed of that chapter in wizard history, yeah, because it might be relevant.
Okay. You find 3 books. 2 of them written by Glass Tower wizards that had been that were technically the heads of. Give me a second, because I need notes for this. One was the head of the School of Enchantment, or the Tower of Enchantment. The other being the head of the Tower of... Give me a sec. The Tower of Divination. Another is a more recent book. The most recent would be 30 years old. There have been a lot of research papers that have just been binded together in this new day and age.
Cool. So I'm going to start pouring over those for the rest of the day. Or at least until otherwise stated.
As you kind of begin to read the names of each of these books, the information card just begins to glow and shift and turn into this large book.
Oh, that's cool.
and you have your 3 books that you're able to either take with you and check them out, or if you need to, just stay here in the library.
This is a good atmosphere. I mean, I'll probably check them out just in case I need to take them with me, so I don't forget to do so later. For now, I will keep them. I'll keep the books technically in here, and find a nice quiet spot to do some research.
Okay. As you go to do some research, we're just gonna move over to Naya. What are you doing in the city?
So I am at the library. Instead of going off to try and find a book by myself, I have decided to enlist the help of a lovely librarian to run me through how this system works, because I'm not quite used to books in this town, because I come from elsewhere.
Okay. As
Which I'm pretty sure is an Elder Scrolls one.
So what are you in the library for?
It is an Elder Scrolls pun. Yes. Well, that depends. There are technically 2 reasons. The official story, which I'm telling the librarian, is I'm trying to find a book that teach me all about the local fishing trade. The real reason I'm here is to swipe a key for the librarian, so I can come back later when the library's closed.
Okay.
Should I even ask what you're going to do once the library is closed?
Well, if I told you, I'd have to kill you, because those are the rules. Yeah.
As you walk into the library, can I have a character description?
Yes. Okay, so my name's Nya, and I am a cat sith, which is a nice crossblend between fairy and, I can never remember, Qatari, which are cat people. Cat folk to people of other TTRPGs. I have nice, lovely, gorgeous, very well taken care of black fur from tip of my head to the bottom of my feet. I have 8 eyes, 2 regular ones, and then 6 just along the brow, which keep looking off in odd directions, and a lovely crown of not quite horns, but little spiky bits, a couple of spidery teeth up the bottom, and this horrific looking lightning scar slashed across my face. And of course, being half fairy, I do have these gorgeous wings of a whole slew of radiant colours of greens and blues and blacks. They just ever so slightly glisten as the light shines through them. They're a tad translucent. And a tail. I have a tail because it's very helpful for balancing.
Awesome. As you walk in, you go straight to the library, and the librarian says, "Oh, hi there." Oh, shit.
I killed the librarian.
You killed the librarian.
Oh dear.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but you know.
Alex.
I'm back. I'm here.
The librarian's alive.
I'm here. It just decided to
I sure hope so.
Maybe.
It just decided to close. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh,
Beautiful. You know,
God.
this is such a great way to start off the game. I think
Oh, fuck off, Bree.
this is exactly what was always planned to happen.
Hey, Bree,
It just makes a lot of
kindly
sense.
fuck off. You know what? With the amount of technical difficulties your stream has, you're not allowed to talk. I just pressed the wrong
Good work,
button.
everyone.
I'm going to kill him.
Okay, so after I've accidentally killed the librarian, ooh, I'm
The library.
to.
The librarian says, "Hi, dear.
How much more murder are you going to cause?
How can I help you?"
Hopefully a lot.
Oh, definitely. You know,
Do you know how many people I have killed in TTRPGs?
How can I
At least
help
5.
you?
Well,
Can I be
Lion
heard?
murder hobo, this is gonna be fun.
Hello?
Not a murder hobo. Excuse me. I have a house.
Can I be heard?
It's in another country.
Can
you
anyone
haven't
hear
met
me?
it, but it's there.
Greg, can you hear me?
okay, we got at least one. I got one more viewer on the live stream.
Can anyone hear me?
Is GM alive?
Oh, no one can hear me. Cool. Technical difficulties.
And that's just
Their stream was just. Oh my God! There's 2 Alexes. Oh my
Wait,
God!
what?
There was 2 Alexes.
There is?
that was quite
I
a
only see one.
glitch. I saw the glitch.
So-
That was amazing.
Oh, god damn it. Now it's fucked with...
Oh wow.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I see two.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
Alright.
Alex. I hope the internet is
It's not the
some
internet.
function
It's
for
not
you.
the internet. It's just Discord. It's now just moved me. Fuck's sakes.
I hope Discord starts cooperating. Oh yeah.
Like I said, the server was too powerful. It was too strong of a server. It
How?
went over 9,000.
Shut up, Bree. Just give me a fucking second. God damn. I'm actually annoyed right now.
That is fair.
As it is your right. I too would be annoyed if that happened to me. So
Okay, I need... stop. That's not helping.
You
Could I mute myself to go down?
No, that's not how it fucking works. Oh my god. Alright, I can be heard now, right? Because there was like a
Yeah,
full
I can
minute.
hear you.
There was a full minute where you guys were just talking. I was like, can anyone hear me?
Yeah, no.
Well, that's
yeah,
why we made jokes about the dead
I can
librarian.
hear you.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
with
literally-
that
you.
one.
We can hear you now, but we couldn't hear you before.
Alright. Oh my god. Gotta love technical difficulties.
Yeah, like I said,
Yep.
the server was too powerful.
I'm going to kill you. How can I help you, dear?
Oh, yes. So I'm new to the area, and I was hoping you could show me how, like, to find books, because they tend to do it differently in different places.
Oh, of course. Well,
Do you have like a book for books?
well, we have our wonderful card catalog that if you find any of the books, and she begins to like guide you towards the card catalog. If you are looking for any book, it will be found in this card catalog. If you just pull it out, look through the card catalogs, choose one of the cards that you are looking for, it will change into the book that you are looking for. Watch. And she just kind of pulls it out, and the book in the card catalog just kind of glows and shifts. And once you don't need it, anymore, you just pull this, and she takes out. She opens the book to the back page. It goes to that, you know, the library like pull-out card that you like write your name of like who's borrowing it. It's one of those. She takes out that, and it just shifts back into the card for the card catalog.
While demonstrating, of course, my hand is in her pocket looking for keys.
Yes, please roll a finesse roll.
Brilliant. Okay, so I do have an ability called Pick and Pull. So while stealing items, I get advantage.
Yes, you get
So
a
that
d6.
is finesse.
So it'll be 2d12 plus a
D6 with
plus a
advantage.
d6.
Do they not add those? Odd.
And would you like to use
Yeah.
your experience to roll as well?
Yes, I will. I'm going to use my experience thief
Okay.
because
Please,
that is relevant.
please mark off
So
the
that
hope
costs-
point.
And let's roll.
Let's roll.
That is a 17 with fear.
Sorry?
17 with fear.
A 17 with fear. I think... So I'm going to take a fear point. I'm just going to use this d12 for my fear points for right now. I get 10 fear points that I can use. As you pull on the key, you're able to get it. You do succeed. But what happens is that causes this kind of fear in your heart. You feel the key get caught in her pocket. And you kind of have to do a bigger tug. And as that happens, she kind of begins to turn around, and you finally get it out just in time for it to like move, for you to move it into your pocket.
I just smile and say, "Thank you very much."
No problem, dearie.
Any recommendations for books about voting history?
Voting history. Are you looking for specifically Aethelgard, or are you looking for specifically the town?
Well, I think the town would be helpful, but just anything in Aethelgard if you've got it.
Of course. And she begins to pull out the card catalog, and she gives you 2 cards, and she says, once you put, do you have a library card with us?
I do not. It's my first time here.
Well, I can make sure that if you would like a library card, I can make sure to sign up for you.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Well, do you mind if I get your name?
Yes, of course. My name's Alex.
Fuck it is. Alex. Alex? Alix? Any particular way of spelling it?
It's Alux. My parents were a little bit odd.
Understandable. I will get that ready for you. Why don't you go find a good area to study up on your voting history?
Thank you very much.
No problem, dear.
I do go find an area to sit, but instead of focusing on the book itself, I'm just looking around the room, seeing what sort of people find this place interesting. Of course, where all the doors are, where all the windows are,
Yeah. Can I have
ceiling height, any odd shadows, things like that.
Can I have an instinct check?
Instinct, okie dokie.
Yeah, you're trying to perceive things, so I would say this would
Yep.
be instinct.
I have nothing to add to that. Please be kind, please be kind. Roll. 13 with fear.
Ooh, another fear point for me.
Yeah.
I think as you kind of look around, trying to peer for any exits and all of that, you feel you're being suspicious, and you're trying to act as conspicuous as possible, like looking down your book, but it feels like eyes are watching you. But you're able to get the information of there are exits. The ceilings are about 20 to 30 feet high. There are about 5 floors in this place, whatever is not magical or anything. There is a forbidden area that people are not allowed to go into unless with the proper authorization. So you get all of that information.
Good to know.
Let's move on.
Thank you very much.
Valentina,
Yes.
as you are welcomed into this city, what are you doing?
I'm in the library.
Feel a place.
Okay, what are you doing in the library?
Valentina is getting a layout of the library and is looking for specifically books on magic history, the history of magic in this town city.
Okay. Can I have a knowledge check, please?
Sure.
The one time everyone meets in one place.
That's a 12.
With hope or fear.
Oh,
All right, please mark a hope point.
I'm typing in something.
So,
there we go. That's how you work it. Cool.
with a hope
Does it go up or down?
up.
Up. Cool. Thank you.
Why would it go down? You've not used it.
I don't. Yeah, I'm just asking.
That was a ridiculous question.
Hey, there are some things where it could just be going down, you'll lose hope. But I
Yes,
just want that.
you, but
Just continue. It's fine.
anyways, are you looking through the card catalog? Are you looking through, or are you just looking through this?
I'm looking through the card catalog actually.
As you look through the card catalog, did it move again? Yeah, Vi moved. Alright. This is gonna be a difficult day.
Vi deafened specifically.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Yeah, that's a very annoying overlay.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit annoying. As you look through the card catalog, kind of just moving through, you find 2 books on magic history. What are you looking for in particular when it comes to magic history?
I want to learn about any sort of like historic attacks that have ever happened, magical beings that have been brought forth in the past here in this town.
In this city specifically, if there have been,
This city,
if there
in
have been,
this city specifically.
if there have been any magical, I'm
Like
gonna,
bees,
I'm gonna need.
monsters, like any that have ever like attacked this town, the city,
Okay, there have
in
been
the past.
there have been a couple of there have been a couple of big attacks in this city. One of which happened about 50 years ago, in which the city square was attacked and destroyed, and the casualty count was in the hundreds. Another major attack would have been about 150 years ago when one of the glass towers fell atop this city.
Did it tell you a meaning about what attacked the city at that point in time?
It seemed to be an entity of pure darkness. All that could be seen was a white mask.
And just for both attacks?
No. The first attack was the glass tower falling.
Cool. Welcome back, Vi.
Hey, sorry, I forgot about the overlay thing.
It's okay.
What was the other beast that attacked? Or does it tell you?
The black cloaked thing with the white mask.
Okay. I did. Like you said, there was 2 attacks.
Yes, the first being the glass tower, the second being the black cloak thing.
So, okay. Fine. I'm sorry for upsetting you.
You're not upsetting me. It feels like you're not listening.
I swear I'm not trying to.
Anyways.
One second. Actually, fuck, I'm gonna do this. No, I don't want to do that either. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So we got
Oh, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm waiting for Bree.
attack on glass
I just-
tower.
Want to make sure you didn't
Yeah, we
just
got-
put me out on you again.
First attack. And then we got shadow monster with white face mask. Alright, cool. Have those down.
Okay.
Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna close up the. Actually, can you check out? Melissa, can you check out books from here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to take these and I want to check them out.
Oh, hello, dear. How can I help you?
Hello there. I'm here to check out these 2 books here.
Oh, very interesting books. Specifically on the events of this city. May I see your library card?
I take out a library card and just give it to her.
All right. The books will be returned to the library in 2 weeks' time if you have not returned them already. Please keep in mind the condition of the books. They are very old, so I wouldn't want them to be damaged in any way.
Of course, I understand that. Thank you. Do you have any place to sit? Any sitting arrangements?
Yes, we have plenty of tables and such in the building.
Thank you. I head over there to take a seat.
All right. Zakaya, what's Lily doing?
Lily is getting up late. I picture it very like bright in the morning, and she's at a little tavern room. She stays up late and gets up late in the morning. She is doing her morning rituals, and she's singing to herself a very heartbreaking song with her flute and giving herself a hope.
All right.
After she's been very mournful and singing about her homesickness because she's been far away from home for a very long time, she's going to get dressed, and she's in a very bohemian outfit, and she has very long brown straight hair. She's a fawn, so she doesn't wear any shoes or have any lower apparel. It's all just upper apparel. And she's gonna go downstairs and earn her keep and perform music.
Can I have a presence check, please?
Of course. I roll 2d12 or
Yes, you roll 2d12.
Okay.
Make sure you know which
And
one's
then
fear and which one's hope.
okay, and then I add +2.
Yes.
So altogether, it's a 12. I got 6 hope in 6 bad.
Oh, you critted.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Alright.
didn't take long.
So, when you critically succeed, you gain a hope, and if you had any stress, you clear a stress. But you didn't have any stress since this is the beginning of the campaign, and it would be hilarious if I caused you any stress at the beginning of the campaign. So you get a hope point. With that, as you play, what kind of song do you play for the tavern?
Yeah, so my morning ritual was very sad and heartbreaking, but immediately I have to like chip her up, and I switch personalities as I go downstairs, and I play a very joyous tune to be so happy and to be alive in the morning.
As you
It's
play,
very upbeat.
as you play this joyous tune for the patrons of this bar, they kind of begin to sing along. Not a lot of tavern goers in the hours of the morning. You do see humans, dwarves, all of these creatures alike, kind of just enjoying their morning meals as well. And as you kind of begin to finish your song, the entire tavern begins to clap loudly, happy that you've played this song for them.
I dramatically bow like a theater kid and say, "Thank you, thank you."
A couple of tavern goers throw a couple of gold into whatever you're keeping your gold in, whether it's a hat or something, and they just kind of throw it in. And the tavern keeper says, "Oh, another joyful ballad."
Just another morning, Bob. I do what I gotta do. It's expensive up in the city.
Yeah, it's real expensive. That's why it's hard to keep this place open.
Well, hopefully I'll help keep it open as long as I can.
Hopefully, you do a damn good job of it, though.
Thank you. I really do appreciate the room and board, Bob.
No problem. What was I gonna do? Make you sleep out on the streets?
In this economy, goodness. Look, Bob, I don't, you know me personally, I don't really have a love for books or reading, but like, this town is a library, and I actually have a meeting with a friend of mine. Do you know the directions to the library?
Uh, the you're meeting someone in the library?
Yeah, I have a friend of mine wants to go over some stuff, so I'm gonna meet them in the library.
Yeah, yeah, I know where the local library is. If you head that direction for about 3 blocks, and then you should be able to catch the tram all the way to the library.
Perfect. Okay, and I'll definitely be able to perform tomorrow morning. I just gotta run this errand real quick.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
She puts her flute away and she starts to follow the directions.
And as you follow the directions that Bob has given you, you find yourself ending up at the library.
All these trams and tech nonsense. I miss my home. I'm gonna walk in the library and search for Sylph.
You just hear on the tram.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have a tissue?
Let me search. And she searches her non-existent pockets because she doesn't wear pants. No, I don't have a tissue on me.
Oh, alright. Thanks.
I hope you get better.
And as you get to the library, you search for self. Roll me an instinct check.
Perfect. I rolled 2d12 and add instinct.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I got an 8 and an 8. 8 good and 8 bad.
You critted again?
Yes.
That is okay.
That's 1 out of 144.
Zakaya is just a critical queen today.
I wish I rolled like this on the paid game.
I wish I rolled like this ever. You should have seen the Dream campaign. My rolls were abysmal.
Alright, Zakaya critting again. You find Sylph no problem.
Do I get another hope point?
You do get another hope point, yes.
Perfect. I find Sylph. Sylph, I've been looking for you. What are you looking for?
Sypha.
Yes, her name is Sypha.
Are you... Sypha. Oh, I'm so sorry. Pronunciation. Sypha. Well, are you searching for a certain book?
Well, I found what I was looking for. Mostly wanted your opinion on it.
Gladly.
And then
yeah.
Sypha just immediately just goes on rambling and pointing to various things in her notes.
Yeah, this is glossing over my character's eyes, but I'm smiling and nodding curtly.
Sypha does not particularly notice that Lily has completely checked out. So she continues quietly rambling about the latest developments in the project.
As you continue to ramble. Nya,
Yeah.
Why don't you roll me a perceive check?
Okay. So that you want instinct again.
Yes.
Be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. 8 with hope.
An 8 with hope. An 8 with hope. Succeeds. Just barely. I think Sypha, as you kind of begin to talk about the project that is going on in your studies, and yeah, I think you're close enough that you can just barely hear what Sypha's talking about. What is Sypha talking about?
Essentially, she's kind of been dumping about the content of the books and all the research that she's been doing to Lily, because Lily is essentially one of her main sources, because a lot of the research is being based around Lily's recollections of magic in her woodland hometown.
Okay.
As this
Already
information,
good then.
as this information kind of begins to trickle down, you understand. It's kind of like trying to understand, well, physics to when you don't know physics.
Can't relate.
It's like trying to learn mage.
Yeah, that's fair.
So as you just kind of like are beginning to hear about the research notes and all of this stuff, it's not making you, your eyes glaze over. It's just kind of like, but is this really important at this point?
It's fairly interesting, given how I do know magic. Just a little bit. Isn't that right, Joey? Yeah? Yeah? Joey's nodding.
I didn't know Joey was in this game.
But this sort of magic is a little bit more than what I'm used to.
Exactly.
How magic should be is just stuff works. That's what my parents did, that's what their parents did, and well, actually I've no idea. But my magic just works, all this nonsense. It's interesting for some people. But what this does mean is that the people discussing it are likely to be highly educated. And high education comes with money.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, she's a broke college student.
Or usually where knowledge is, not just money, but places where money is.
Lily may not comprehend what Sylpha's talking about, but does she notice this person eavesdropping on the conversation?
Let's find out. Lily, make an instinct check. Nya, please make a finesse check.
Hell yeah.
I swear if
Good.
Zakaya crits again, I'm just gonna end the game.
15 with fear.
Ooh.
I got 10 with hope, but 12 with fear.
That
Oh, okay. You don't add... You add both die together and then add your ability modifier.
Oh, so I don't do
So you got-
comparison?
you got 22.
I got 22. Okay, but it doesn't matter that my fear was higher.
It matters that your fear is higher. That means I get a fear point. It It's just that you don't go. I have to like. Was that with? Was both of those with the instinct?
I have no instinct.
Okay, so yeah, it's a 22 with fear. The 12. So you're adding both of them together and then adding your instinct.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so it's just a flat 22, no instinct.
All right, and you it's a 22 with fear, so I get a fear point.
And the higher one is what the point is goes for, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So whichever is higher, if it's hope, you get a hope point. If it's fear, I get a fear point.
Gotcha.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Oh, the ship decided to just leave. Okay, cool. God.
But we didn't need him anyway.
No, I still need them.
Hey, Silpha, I don't know if you want to, like, lower your volume. Act
Sypha.
cool. Act cool as Sypha. Cool as a cucumber. You have to act because someone is eavesdropping when you're talking. Don't look up.
Don't look up.
Decent film.
And then Cypher just sort of very quiet. Okay.
And I think, Nya, you do notice that you have been caught.
Okay. I wave. Stepping a little bit
Does
closer.
Lily notice that she notices?
Yeah. I think Lily notices that she waves, yeah.
Okay, hi there, friend. You there. You want to join us for a conversation?
Sorry, I couldn't help but notice you were talking about magic, and it's just a little hobby of mine.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. What was that?
Magic's a little bit of a hobby of mine.
Lily?
I'm just gonna scoot on over.
Oh, that was Chip. That's what was making that sound.
Yes. And Chip is the music.
Yeah. I've been trying to cut the screen volume down, but it wasn't.
Yeah, would you like to join us?
Yeah, I'd scoot on over. Sit next to the two
Amazing.
of them.
So, I know a lot of what we're talking about this topic, but I don't know how best to explain it. If you want to explain it, Sypha.
Okay. And then Sypha kind of launches into a little bit less of an excited explanation, but still kind of goes over most of what she'd been talking about with the research so far.
Interesting. So, do you just come into the library to learn this, or are you like a student, or?
Yeah, I'm a student. I'm a student, but I go to school in another city.
Yeah.
I'm mainly here, for some temporary research stuff.
And I'm just a very supportive friend. Hi, by the way, my name's Lily. I want to, like, shake your hand over enthusiastically.
Oh, hi. I'm Nia, and I shake hands back. I do have like little claws, but they're harmless.
Neat. Interesting. Okay, so what brings you here to the library?
Well, I'm, my dad's got some old shipping business, and I'm here doing a little bit of research for it.
You're getting in the whole family business.
Just like, so there's like this thing that's going on that I'm like not entirely sure is allowed. So just double checking. But
Oh dear.
everything seems to be in the clear. He hasn't done
That's
anything
good.
yet. It was just thinking. But we're all
That's
good.
good. I'm glad you found what you were looking for and were able to get that all cleared up.
Very useful system they have here.
Indeed.
Definitely not what I'm used to. It's very grandiose in this library.
Yeah, it's really cool in here. I
Oh,
could
where are you from then?
spend days in here.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just like a little bit outside the city. You know, you've probably never heard of it. It's a small little thing in the forest, but what I really am excited about is this research, because I don't know, this is very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, you
What
know,
brings you into
my
town then?
kid is gonna love this paper when it's finally done.
What brings you into town then?
I guess I'm just sightseeing. I'll be clear, like where I'm from, it is just very small and boring. So sometimes you just want to leave the nest. I don't know. I couldn't pursue the family business like you. It's very admirable of you.
Well, thank you.
Actually, me neither. Like, my dad's wanted me to take over the restaurant, but
I
Exactly.
understand
It's
not
not
wanting
always
to
our
do
call.
restaurant work.
Do you have any opinions on this, by the way? Like, do you have any thoughts on this magic, or like, what do you think, Nia?
It's Nya, and well, you know, of course, magic is a fascinating force, but all the deep study, it's a bit much for me. I prefer my magic in the simple things. Well, the everyday wonders for one, but the
I
magic
can
of
relate to you.
music and art and just the world around you.
Oh, that's very beautiful. Can you pick a tune too? I'm a musician
No.
myself. Oh no?
No.
Okay. Well, it just sounds like you are a fine appreciator then.
Yeah.
You'll have to come by to the tavern sometime, hear me perform.
Oh, what's the name?
That's a great place. It's just called Bob's Place. It's this little tavern just outside the library.
Bob's Place. Okay.
Maybe I'll have to see your dad's family business. Where is it at?
Oh, we're from a town called Indigo, and we're just moving in here now.
Got you. So quite not really a long travel for you.
Oh, it's quite long, yeah.
I
We're here
think
now, so got work to do.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, thank you for the conversation. I don't know if there's like phones or like keep
There
in
is not
touch, but you seem
phones.
very interested. No phones. Okay, yeah, just follow the smoke signals.
Whoa, I don't know why I got attacked for not having phones in this medieval world. God damn. I don't know why I needed like a fucking drive by, but damn, okay.
Sometimes we all need a drive-by.
I don't think I
It's just the
do.
only Studio Ghibli film I've ever
I mean,
seen
with
had phones in it.
We
magic,
all
I'm
need a
assuming
drive-by.
letters are pretty functional instant message system at this point.
Letters, all of that. Yeah. Also, most some Studio Ghibli films are in modern times. Some of them are in the 40s, and some of them are in medieval times.
That's fair. No, we can exchange
Yes,
contact through like mailing and through address, the old paper snail trail way.
Goddamn. Okay.
And if the
I write down
library
my
books
address.
can go through magic, then I think letters can too, so
Yeah.
it's probably highly efficient. It's like magical email.
Okay, magical email. Well, either way, I'm going to write down my information for contact and then give it to Nia and hope for the same.
Okay.
I'm going to smile, take the information, and say, don't quite yet have a static address for you, but as soon as I have something, I'll let you know.
How are you all just the most, like, suspicious people?
Well,
Always just
my
social. She's not suspicious.
Try- Trying
three-page
not to
backstory
be.
explains everything.
I specifically mean Lily and Nya over there.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to sit back a second.
Well,
Ponder.
while you
Safe
ponder,
travels, my friend.
let's move to Valentina. Valentina, what else are you doing?
I've been chilling here for a good while now, so I think I'm about to like. You're also still in the library. I'm gonna kind of like put. They give you. No, they probably don't. With this library, do they give you like any like bags or anything to carry your books out?
No.
Nope. Okay, cool. I'm going to kind of just look around the library and see if there's like anyone that can help like carry these. Okay, what's the vehicle in this world that they use to get around in?
Sorry?
Like, I know there's magic and everything in this world, but like, if like,
An arcane motor vehicle.
yeah, stuff like that. That's what I mean.
Well, there are trams and stuff like that. Like, there are startings of like cars and stuff, but nothing really like stable or anything.
I hope they will stay that way because coast-centric urban design is horrible.
Okay, let's not get into this. God damn. It's not about us being apolitical. I just don't need the conversation about cars right now.
Honestly, I just don't see a reason for her to just stay in the library at this point. Now she has her books, so I'm guessing she's gonna kind of just head out and try and catch the next tram.
Okay. As you begin to leave the library, the door opens and you just, it's very subtle, but you just feel the ground begin to shake.
I'm going to take out my wand and then stab it into the ground.
Is Joey snoring?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Is this all in the library still?
No, this is just outside the library.
I didn't walk up the library. Felt a rumble and stabbed the ground.
Roll plus. I don't know if this would be a knowledge check, because
Can we do a knowledge check?
No, don't. I did not say knowledge check yet.
Okay, well, let me know.
I don't know what you should roll for this. What are you trying to do? You haven't actually told me what you're trying to do.
Well, the ground started rumbling. Thinking there's something underneath the ground, so I'm stabbing into the ground.
Yeah, roll a strength check, I guess?
Even though I'm using my wand?
Yes!
Okay. Uh, this is going to be a 9, and it's going to be with hope.
Did you describe Valentina, by the way?
Nope.
Cool. Can you describe Valentina while you're doing this?
Cool. Valentina is a very short, 4'8", black girl with braids, purple eyes, wearing a full wizard-like purple robe with like little magical runes on her jacket, and yeah, that's it. Purple eyes. Purple eyes.
You did say purple S.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember what I said purple eyes.
What would you say Valentina is?
Okay. So. Yeah, you rolled an 8 with hope?
Yes.
Alright, take a hope point. You do fail this roll.
Cool.
As you slam your wand down, just a little spark of energy and just nothing pops up.
And I'm going to put my wand back.
The ground begins to shake again.
I need... I'm going to try and... I'm going to touch the ground and feel... No, I'm gonna try my short sword instead. Actually, I'm gonna use my short sword to try and stab into the ground.
Okay. So you think the tool is the problem?
Yes.
Alright, roll me a strength check again.
That's a 6 with fear.
Alright, I get a fear point, I guess. You still fail. Your sword, the tip of your short sword, ting, hits the ground and dents a little bit.
Just go amazingly. Not.
The ground shakes again. I want to point out everyone feels this.
Oh my goodness! And then Cypher's just gonna get up and it's going to the table in an appropriate way to protect herself from an earthquake.
Yeah, Lily has never experienced an earthquake before, but I think the earth is dangerous, so I'm going to leap with my fawn legs on top of the table.
I check my pockets.
You still have the keys.
Sweet. Okay. Then I'm going to... because of the magic card system, there are still bookshelves here, though, right?
Yes. There are
Okay,
still
brilliant.
there are still bookshelves for people that like to roam around and stuff like that. The card system is specifically to find books that you need.
How is this room lit?
It is lit by floating lanterns that seem to like follow people around.
Okay. And the lanterns, is it like some sort of magical fire, or is it just?
It seems to be powered by. It seems to be glowing through a magical gem.
Okay, nothing to worry about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna float up a bit and just keep my wings flapping. Make sure I'm above, so if any bookshelves fell over, they wouldn't hit me. But not too close to the ceiling, so if it does start to fall down, I have time to move out of the way.
Little rumbles just begin to grow larger and larger.
Scythe, I think we need to get out of here.
Yeah, I think we do too.
Okay, like literally grabbing her hand, I'm gonna like lead us out to safety outside.
The librarian follows you. Say, yeah, what are you doing?
I'm also going
Oh,
to
and
head up.
by the way, Saifa does kick the book she checked out. With
Okay.
her.
I leave the
I
book out.
I think I start walking. You guys just see me there, like holding my wand and my sword, and just like trying to figure out what's causing this.
You see a girl with a dented tip sword and a wand.
Are you doing this, ma'am? What are you doing?
Come on, we gotta go. And I guess Saifa, once outside, is going to fly to just be not on the ground.
Great, she's a flyer. You're leaving me.
Is Valentina the only one that can't fly?
I
Nope.
can't.
I can.
You want
I
me
can,
to carry
I
you,
can,
Lily?
I can attempt to fly.
Wait. What do you mean Lily can't fly? Don't you also have wings?
Oh, I'm a fawn. I have
Oh.
goat legs.
I forgot.
I can leap. I can leap high, but that's it.
Lily, do you want me to carry you?
Only if you can. Your books you should prioritize.
Oh, please.
Yeah, I don't think I've got enough strength. It's gonna be.
I was gonna say, oh, please roll that strength.
I can try and jumping in the air, and use my wand as
Come on,
like.
Lily, let's go.
Okay, totally try to lift me, and I'm gonna give you some inspiring words to give you a hope.
Okay. Based on all the people fleeing, is there a way to determine roughly how large the size of the earthquake is?
I would say that would be an analyze check.
Analyze.
So knowledge.
No. Yep.
Yeah.
That is 11 with fear.
Man, just racking up the
I got 1 with hope.
racking up the fear points, aren't I?
Yeah, you
And-
are.
Just saying, you do know that those words underneath are suggestions and not actually names of roles.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's just to make my life easier.
Just clarifying for anyone trying to learn the system. Yeah. They're just suggestions rather than names.
Yes.
This isn't like City of Mist
Okay.
or Pathfinder.
All right. What was your roll again? You kind of started going off on a tangent.
It's 11 with fear. I'm
11.
sorry, I ran out of ADHD minutes.
11 with fear. The earthquake seems to be like it feels larger than it actually is. It seems to be just little tremors around the library.
What's next door to the library?
Next door to the library, there is a magic shop, as well as just a couple of artificers that are building some stuff. You see trams kind of moving around.
So I'm gonna continue to give hope to my girl Sypha to fly me out of there.
Yeah, we'll see if this works.
So you're gonna try to roll to carry Lily?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see how this works.
Roll a strength check.
And if it doesn't work, then we'll just walk. Okay, that is 7 hope for fear.
So 11.
Yep.
11.
Can I cash in their hope?
So hope doesn't add anything unless you're using your experience to add it.
Oh, got you, sorry.
So 11. Sorry, you said 7 fear and 4 hope?
No, the opposite.
7
7 hope for fear.
All right, you get a hope point, and you are able to carry Lily out of here.
Yay.
I don't know the city well,
Right.
but fly to where you think is safe.
So tell me the layout of the city. What are some safe places
Next
to
door.
get away from a nasty earthquake?
That's
Well, room next door, I guess.
there. A safe place to get away from an earthquake would be literally any store. So you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go back to Bob's place, or do you want to move to a different place? Do you want to go to where you're staying?
I had to take a tram to get to Bob's place, so that's pretty far. You should go to your place if it's closer.
Yeah.
So you're gonna head to your place?
Mhm.
Okay.
That'll do.
As you
Alright.
begin to fly, you carry Lily up, and you fly over to this large hotel that seems to have not a lot of people in it. It seems to be one of those more bougie hotels, something the school has put you up in as you are making this trek out for your studies and research.
I'm sorry, this is where you live?
Yeah.
How come we never had a sleepover here?
We can do that if you want, Lily. We can totally do that if you want.
Nice ass place you got.
Nicer than I can afford on my own. This is what doing research for the school, they've covered the expenses for it.
Have the earthquakes settled down, or like are lighter where we are now?
The earthquakes weren't that bad at the library. They were just kind of tremors.
Speaking of the library, I'd like to approach the strange person with the sword and the wand and the weird look on their face, and just lightly tap the shoulder. Hello.
Hi.
Did you fall? Are you okay?
I am scared.
Don't worry, you're going to be okay. It's just a little earthquake.
Yeah, I haven't done. Yeah, it's an earthquake. It's.
Yeah, just
Have
an
you
earthquake.
dealt with an earthquake before?
Wait a second. Is it an earthquake or an acromia quake?
Is that what we're focusing on?
No. Yeah, we used to get plenty of things like this back at home. Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Yeah, Do you know? Think you know where it's coming from?
Well, underneath, the ground are just like several different plates, and sometimes when they clink together, they shake a bit. But it's fine.
I understand. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know, just totally normal thing.
Yeah, I give a thumbs up.
I haven't dealt with an earthquake ever in my life.
It's okay. It's the first time for everything, but promise you'll be fine. Completely safe. Nothing's gonna hurt you here. I'm waiting for the dramatic irony.
Rock falls from the top of the top of the library. Smush.
So yeah, I guess Valentine's gonna go with Nia.
You're gonna go with Nya?
Yeah, Nia.
Where are you guys going?
I was just gonna stand outside the library and wait for it to stop shaking.
The library has stopped shaking. The tremors have kind of dissipated. The librarian has announced that the library is going to be closed for now, as we don't want anything falling on anybody.
Understandable.
So, we will let you know when the library is open. Have a nice day.
How?
We'll send a letter. Your name is Alex,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have enough information to get a letter to you.
Okay. Some 1984 stuff going on here. With that, I'm pleased. Is there somewhere I can take you? Do you have like a home I can help you get to or something?
Well, I just recently came to this city. I kind of journeyed from city to city quite a bit. So I don't exactly have like a set home. I kind of just live wherever I can find a place to live. I usually go to hotels.
Okay. Where did you sleep last night?
I slept outside an alleyway.
Right, probably not the safest place to go then.
I kind of passed out in an alleyway. Used a Coke can as my pillow.
I was planning on today going to get a room, but you know, first day is the first.
Yeah.
I got books, and she shows them her books. I'm really excited for these. I'm really interested in learning more about your city.
Oh, it's not my. Thank you.
It's not. Thanks.
Would you like to show me around?
Nice. No, unfortunately, I'm not that good with directions and locations and things.
Oh, understandable.
I've only seen a small part of the city.
It can be very hard to do, to deduct a lot of times.
Yeah. But I wish you the best of luck here. I hope you get a. Yeah, I hope you have a nice time in the city.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. She gives like a little bow.
So, Sypha, do you remember that girl with the braids that, like, stabbed the ground? Do you think she started the earthquake somehow?
So, I mean, there's probably some magic that could have that kind of effect, but, as far as I could tell, she did not look like the type of person who knows that magic.
Well, not gonna lie, I'm kind of mad curious on the state of the library now. I think we are safe now, and I think we can walk over to investigate the aftermath.
And if you want to do that, we can. No guarantees it'll be open, though. I mean, maybe we can also check out the magic shop next door.
Okay, well, we can do that and drop by the magic shop next door. I'll follow.
And as we do that, why don't we take our break? 15 minutes. We'll be back.
Cool.
Or will we?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so. It's been good so far. Got some interesting characters, people.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Yeah.
interesting. Alright.
Me
Be back in
and
15.
you've given different cover stories and different names so far.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna catch up on to you. Like, I don't know.
You say that. Apparently, so far, they all actually link together really well. I'm quite proud of myself for that.
I'm so glad that we decided to play different classes.
Yeah, it really helps with the poetry balance, I guess.
Wait, Bree's playing a Guardian. Was that what I heard right?
Yep.
Yep.
Are Guardians spellcasters?
Nope.
So you have a one that does nothing?
Yep.
You're a very
Yes,
interesting
God.
person.
A for effort.
Because you can't use magic items unless you can spellcast.
That's cool.
She can use it as a dagger. She can still use it, just not for its intended purpose. She's recycling.
I sharpened it and made
There
it a
are-
knitting needle.
I don't think there are rules for improvised weapons, but... And... Okay, it's your main weapon.
Yup, it's my main weapon.
I am shaking my head right now.
I'm playing a
I am
guardian who
shaking
wants,
my head.
who wants to be a wizard. It is part of her
Oh
backstory.
dear goodness, oh my goodness. Sypha is going to want to strangle her the
I
moment
can't
they
wait to
interact.
find out what makes you a Guardian.
Yeah.
Because
The
so far I have
moment-
nothing.
Valentina has a proper interaction with Sypha. Sypha's going to start strangling her when she starts asking a bunch of questions.
Mia was like kind of shady. Like, I don't know. I feel like, was it Valentina was like giving her a sob story and was like, yeah, I'm sleeping on the streets. And you were like, yeah, that's nice.
Who hasn't slept on a street corner?
What is Nia trying to steal from the library?
I don't know yet.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Just need a
That's
reason to
exactly
be at the
why.
library.
It's exactly why I think we need to catch her in the act.
Alright, speaking of though, I am going to go get some snacks. Be back in a sec.
This has been interesting so far.
I
You've got
will say I did
Rogue, who
think
with very sticky fingers. We've got a very personable bard, a less personable wizard, and a very strange guardian.
I will say I did think that I could use the wand, like the +3 to attack, but apparently I guess I can't. So I probably should just stayed with the having the strength be the highest score instead of the agility.
Mm,
Yeah, I think agility is
yep.
used more for defense purposes.
Yeah, I can tell now. But it
It's all
gave
good.
me,
You built a fun character.
yeah. I just thought that it would help me with the wand thing. I just thought that just how that would work, but I guess it doesn't. So now I have a guardian with a -1 to strength.
There.
Where-
If it makes you feel any better, my fawn, their racial abilities are all strength based, and I have a -1 to strength.
But I can jump really high and jump around a whole
I
lot.
mean, to be fair, one of my abilities is presence based, and that's what I have a -1 in.
Wait, what ability is that?
Glare.
What's that? Is that from Splendor?
It's the dreaded visage.
Oh yeah.
So
From your
even
ancestry.
though, so the wizard who is really not a people person is simultaneously also the one with the ability to theoretically make someone crap themselves.
Wait, is Nia part devil or demon?
No, Nia is fairy cat.
Okay, so if you guys are
So
both
if-
part fairy, like, is it safe that y'all know each other or like seen each other in the
No.
same circles?
Probably not.
Racist.
Shit, it's a town. I don't know. Social circles.
This
I'm new
isn't,
here.
you know, full well, this isn't Cypher's hometown. Or even technically her normal college town.
I have a feeling. Yeah, you can't have Dread Visage and Wings.
Oh, because it has to be the first and the second card. It can't be like two cards or two first cards.
Yep.
Okay, I got you.
Because you've taken both the second ancestry features. If you're keeping the Wings, you have to have Fearless, and if you're keeping Dread Visage, you have to have Luckbender.
Hey, no. Dread Visage is a second one. I know that.
As is Wings.
No, Wings is the first.
It is not. I have it right. Give me a second.
Hold on, I'm going to take a look at this, because that is not how I remember it.
Wings is second because I think they swapped it for the final release.
I'm telling you right now, it's... Hold on, let me take a look. See? Game rules. Ancestries.
You're checking the beta rules, right? Or are you checking the core rulebook?
I'm just looking at what they've got on Demiplane.
Demiplane is the beta of the playtest. So
So-
for now
Playtest
that
has
works.
room.
As of next week. Yeah, but they swapped round wings in the playtest.
Oh.
Okay, so when that goes live,
Which is tomorrow.
I'll probably just switch that around a bit to do fearless and wings.
Mhm.
But as of now, when I make my character sheet, that is what I've got access to. That's what it says for me.
Yep. Okay.
So I guess tomorrow, when when they've got the latest playtest, then I'll
It's not a
probably have
playtest
to go
tomorrow.
and fix it.
It's the full game.
Whatever it is that whenever stuff gets formalized on Demiplane,
It'll be tomorrow.
I'll have to make that switch.
This is exactly why I didn't want to play a half ancestry. I feel like it's fairly complicated in that matter.
It's not too complicated. It's more
it's like one of
about
the
this
only ways you can
being an
power game in this.
unfinished game.
I'm surprised that no
that's-
one picked a ribbit to like breathe underwater.
Yeah, no one wants to be a
What is this? One Piece?
Hey,
I
Bray.
presume there's water in that game.
Actually,
Yeah,
Alex,
wings are probably more useful with how often a GM likes to throw us from high places.
I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Bray?
since I am looking at the whole like the short sword thing, because the sword does still work like
Yes,
with,
you.
like, the agility.
Yes, you can switch out your fucking stats.
No, like that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about switching stats.
What?
Like if I use my wand
Uh-huh.
like as a sword, like the short sword is, would it be agility?
It would be agility, yes.
Cool, thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
I believe there is a dagger weapon, so I'd say it's the dagger, not the short sword.
Yep.
It is a secondary weapon.
That's fine.
Nope. Small dagger is a secondary weapon. Dagger is a main weapon.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like possessed the main dagger.
Okay, makes sense.
I think it's
So I'm just gonna be
DX2.
using a wand like a dagger. Gotcha.
Yes. And if you want to
That'll be
switch,
fun.
if you want to switch around your stats, I will allow it this one time. I want to point out. I do want to point out something. I did try. I fully tried to stop him from doing this.
Remember that I was there.
You made a valiant effort. You made a valiant effort.
Last
I
night,
succeeded? Wow.
last night, Bray sent me his character sheet. I'm like, why are you using a wand? I just felt like it. Okay, why is your strength that? You're a barbarian class, basically. Uh-huh.
I thought that the
Wait.
wand would just always use agility.
No, wand uses knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the wand uses knowledge, but it's for magic. The knowledge thing is for magic,
Uh-huh.
and all this is not magical. So I was thinking it worked like a dagger.
No.
So I
Why
put
not
my
like a
thing in
dagger?
agility. Because I was thinking
No.
like D&D in D&D terms, where like
This is not D&D.
I know
This
that,
is
but
Okay, I've only got about 25 minutes before I have to go,
Yes.
and I can't really be too much later because I have a bus to catch.
All right. Let's get to it. As we get later into the night, library is fully closed now. Everything is kind of gone. Everyone's kind of gone to sleep. Now, what are you doing? What the fuck?
Heist.
Heist? Alright. Yeah, as
Sneaking
you...
back to the library under the cover of darkness.
As you... Can I have a finesse roll to, like, do that sneaking?
Yes. Can I spend a hope to add thief?
Yes.
Okie dokie. For a total of 18 with fear.
My goodness. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is gonna be a... This is... I have already 6 fear points from this session.
Yeah, if you're gonna make our lives miserable.
Actually,
Yes.
I don't need to do that. I can just be hidden, and then when I'm hidden, I'm cloaked.
Interesting.
So, okay, well, I'll do the finesse roll for, like, breaking in, I guess?
Yeah, for breaking in.
You don't seem to require a check to just
Yeah, you're right.
be hidden.
But you do.
Sweet.
I will say it would be like a finesse roll to like keep the door like from being noisy as you unlock it and just go. It just makes a slight squeak that just kind of makes your fur stand up.
Okay, so just to clarify, while I'm cloaked, I'm unseen if I am stationary when someone moves to where they would see me.
Mhm.
And, you know, just like usual. So as long as I don't do anything while I'm in someone's line of sight, I am cloaked.
All right. What would you like? Where would you like to go in the library?
So, I am here to head into the restricted section, which you did mention they had earlier.
Yes,
I
they
was
do.
paying attention. Does that require... Is it locked? And also does Mikey open that?
You do. You did take the entire keyring from the librarian, which does have the key to the restricted area. So you do not need to roll to lockpick or anything.
In, I sneak on my way through, and I begin looking for a specific book that I was contracted to grab.
So there are 2 books in here. One has... One is the book you were contracted to find. Can I have an instinct roll from Nya, please?
Instinct, yes. 19 with fear.
Thank you.
This is getting ridiculous. You know, you're statistically more likely to roll with hope, right?
You are statistically more likely to roll with hope. It's just you apparently are not. I've got 7 fear points. I'm excited to use those.
I have 1 hope.
I know.
Ouch.
As you see this book, you begin to hear... I don't think you've ever heard this language before, just kind of running through your mind. It almost feels... It feels foreign to your mind, but it almost feels like it goes through the contours of your brain and just kind of enraptures you. Something wants you to pull this book out. It's not the one you're contracted for, but it's almost tantalizing. What do you do?
I've never been one to say no to the voice in the back of my head. So it's normally smarter than the voice in the front of my head. So what is this mysterious other book?
As you place your hand on the book, the binding feels almost leather-like, but almost not cow's leather or any animal's leather that you've ever felt before. It's not really soft, it's almost rough. As you pull it out ever so slowly, you find it almost looks like skin pulled off a body. You pull it out ever so slowly, you find the front of the book, and it almost looks like you can see a face where the book is, where the cover is, and you see these two eyes. You don't see a mouth or you don't see a nose. You see a mouth kind of closed. It almost seems to be sewn shut. As you pull this book out, the eyes snap open. It's glowing green. I have been freed from my binding. And you see the mouth begin to grow larger and larger. I can go back to my master. The masks. The masks. They are coming. They are free. I will enact my Lord's pain, my Lord's plan. The book begins to open in your hands. The pages begin to ruffle and try to almost fly out of your hands, in which you see energy begin to pour out. Everyone, wherever you are, begins to see the sky glow a gleaming... Oh man, I fucked up. There we go. A gleaming purple. As brick... 1 second. Get it. As pieces of Akroma's, of the cities, buildings, and streets begin to lift off the ground, you begin to hear the crumbling of earth. And you hear a bell begin to toll all around this city as 12 beings, entities in black cloaks and white masks appear around the city and grasp at a blade. Appearing before you, Nya. Hey, Gray? Do you mind coming in? Just for a second?
Hey, what's up? It's your boy.
I think a certain coyote appears.
The fuck is wrong with you? You know in Lion King when like Rafiki hits Simba over the head with the staff? Exactly what the Lich does.
The Coyote Lich appears before you, Violet, before you, Nya, and just smacks you.
I'm sorry, I got lost and I was
You
looking
got
for
lost.
directions and the book told me where to.
Oh, okay, so you got lost in the middle of a library.
It can be very confusing.
You just happened to wander into the forbidden section of the library. That has like clear. No, let me walk outside. Hold on. Walk over to the outside of it. I think it's pretty clearly marked.
You know, just because I have 8 eyes doesn't mean I have good eyesight. Also,
I-
all the
I-
lights are off. I can't read in this light.
Well, what are you doing in a library?
No, I was in the library. I was trying to get home.
You're trying to get home, so you walked into like the first building you saw and hoped.
I was looking to see if someone could help give me direction. Anyway, sorry, who are you? Why? What are you doing in here?
Oh, you know,
allow
the
me
scene-
allow me to describe what you see. First of all, you see a gnoll-like being with with 2 coyote heads looking in 2 other directions and a central eye in the middle of them. You also see on the staff that you just were bonked with a 3rd coyote head. The 3rd coyote head is what is currently talking.
I don't judge.
So basically, we're here to like check out what freaking woke up the whatever was in the book. What the masked figures? Yeah, exactly.
Sibling, I think that is the book of the Archdevil Corruption.
Congratulations
book
on
was.
being the
Is this
inciting
the
incident.
hyenas
Nya.
from Lion King?
No, we are not.
Congratulations on being the inciting incident.
We are coyotes, first of all.
What are you talking to?
Oh,
Hey.
sorry. I was looking at that wall over there, and it appeared to speak. But siblings, I think that was the Book of Corruption, which not good.
You opened up the book of corruption. Congratulations. I can feel myself dying because of it.
I am very sorry.
That's not gonna cut it. You're gonna need to like deal with it.
Yeah, you're gonna need to deal with that. That's a bit of a problem.
Oh my heart is so weak.
Oh, our singular heart.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm good at dealing with problems. Just
Great.
let
So
me
you-
know what to do and what you have to offer.
Well,
So you got like 3 other people you need, first of all.
first of all, second of all, closing the book isn't going to save the world. So that's
Yeah,
good.
I figured that. Wait, the world?
Oh yeah, this is
Oh yeah,
this is a full world problem.
if we die, gesture to the other heads with one of its horrible bony hands. If we die, the whole world's kaput.
It's real
God.
bad.
It's bad.
We're kind of
You got it.
we're kind of the caretaker of this world.
The heartbeat, you could say. But yeah, you're gonna have to find the masked figures, make sure that, you know, either uncorrupted or dead. One is easier than the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of hard.
So, good luck.
We consented.
I'm sure you'll find another 3 people to help
Three
save.
people.
Three people.
Yeah, That's 3 people.
Exactly.
How hard's that? It's a whole city.
Yeah, okay.
And you know,
Don't worry,
again,
I've already met 4 people, so the fawn lady, she seemed capable. There was the other half-fate. Some magical knowledge could be useful. And, of course, the librarian. She'll know a lot of books.
No, I don't think the librarian can. She's got like a condition.
I
a
think
lung condition.
I think she's actually dead.
Whoa, that's a little dramatic, don't we think?
I mean,
Pump the
Well,
brakes.
then, I've only met 3 people in the city. I should probably go find someone else.
I wonder where that 4th person could be.
Maybe outside of an alleyway somewhere.
Possibly. Anyways, find 3 people, bring them, and bring them on a fun adventure that will deal with the world dying.
It's easy. Not
It's-
really, but we're trying to make it sound good. Dress
Yeah.
it up a little.
Okay.
Have fun.
Gather the crew,
I'm loving this energy here.
gather the crew, and then what?
Simply do it.
Do what you need to do.
You know, go find where the cloaked figures.
Also,
went,
is that
what they're
book
doing.
floating? And you just see the book floating out of your hands going up into the sky. Well,
Can we hit it with our staff? Like, bonk.
we try to hit it with our staff, it just doesn't work. It's like, well, that seems like a you problem, not an us problem.
Oh, I feel my heart. It's going faint.
Oh, it's
We
so
gotta figure
bad.
it out. Ooh.
Eee.
Ugh.
Okay. Okay.
World ending. I could feel it.
Oh, I can see
I
the
got it
light.
the first time. Yeah, you're dramatic. Okay.
And I think that's a good place to end off for today's session.
Congratulations on being the inciting incident.